Another thing I hear a lot about, and Steve, I've seen you on several videos talk about salt intake. We got a lot of heart people coming in, and they've been told, stay away from salt. Salt's the devil. It's going to increase your blood pressure. And I said, if you're eating the standard American diet, that may be true. But if you're eating a ketogenic diet, salt may actually be helping.
Yeah, Jeff Volek mentioned the dietary guidelines. And when they came out, they said, eat less fat and eat less salt. And they were correct in one sense, that if you eat less fat, in order to get enough energy, you have to eat carbs, because the human body doesn't like to burn much in the way of protein as energy. So we're not talking about high protein here. Take away the fat, you have to eat carbs. Carbs cause your body to retain sodium. And if you have high blood pressure or congestive heart failure, then yeah, you retain the sodium and you can't lie down because the fluid fills your lungs. You get edema in your legs and so on. So yeah, if you're eating a high carb, particularly a high processed carb, refined carb diet, you have to restrict sodium. But we basically move to a different world when we go into nutritional ketosis, because these ketone bodies, I said, they circulate through the blood, we burn them for fuel in our brain and our heart. But the signal in the kidneys is tell the kidneys to get rid of salt. And so this acts, medically we call that a diuretic, like a diuretic pill, but this is an internally produced diuretic effect. And if you go on a ketogenic diet and you restrict your sodium too much, you'll be lightheaded, dizzy, easily fatigued. You stand up and you feel, ooh, I better sit down. Even patients become constipated, and that's because the body has become dehydrated. You can't keep water in the body unless you have salt. And that's oftentimes called the keto flu, and it's not a flu infection. It's a group of symptoms which are due to inadequate sodium. And the actual, the dietary guidelines say 2.7 grams of sodium per day. Our experience is when you're in nutritional ketosis, those guidelines have to be changed to adapt to the ketogenic state, and you need between 4 and 5 grams of sodium per day, unless you have severe hypertension and are on medicines. You're still retaining sodium on the ketogenic diet, or if you have congestive heart failure and so on. But for most patients, all those issues of quote, sodium retention go away, and then we have to give them sodium supplementally in the form of bone broth or bouillon to maintain their sense of well-being and function. So it's a different world, and the rules are different. If you fly from here to the UK, to England, and get off a plane in London and you rent a car, you do not drive on the right side of the road. And if you go keto, you have to rethink how you deal with sodium and adjust that to your needs so you don't have these symptoms of lightheadedness, dizziness, fatigue, and constipation.